Miles vs. Deku thoughts in 3 minutes or less. This is one of those episodes where I like the analysis more than the actual fight. I think both the Miles and Deku sections do a good job at not only sharing their relevant feats for the battle, but also thematically tying the two together and diving into aspects of their stories that connect them. I like how the start of Deku's analysis is a direct continuation of the ending statement in Miles' section, and I also really appreciate how the end of Deku's analysis, with the thesis about how as long as there are people out there to help, then there will always be heroes and anyone can be a hero, ties nicely back into the anyone can wear a mask thesis that was presented in Miles' section. Thematically, I feel like it all really helped to help me finally understand why people even like this matchup to begin with. It's also brought together really nicely by some pretty slick editing. As for the fight itself, however, I mean, it's alright, but it feels like it's missing something. I don't dislike it as much as I disliked Kratos vs. Asura, but I don't know, it feels like something's missing in regards to impact and the weight of hits, and it just doesn't really help the fight overall for me. I also don't know if this is just me or not, but this fight went by really fast, and I don't feel like a whole lot happened before, so it made Miles' death feel kind of abrupt for me. And it's undoubtedly one of the weakest battles in terms of just fight animations of the Independent era, in my opinion. I don't think this episode is bad per se, definitely better than I expected for a matchup that I do not care for, but it's no Shigaraki versus Mahito, another matchup I don't really care for that turned out to be a pretty good episode overall. Again, this episode isn't bad, it's pretty middle of the road for me. And to finish off, they forgot the hyphen between spider and man near the end of the fight animation, and that bothered me specifically. But speaking of matchups I don't really care about, the next time has me snoozing, but as long as the spectacle's delivered upon, I'm sure it'll be at least a decent watch when it releases. But with all that said, that was